Ash. Wait. Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm Ash.
And I'm Liv,
And we're the Mescia twins.
Today is going to be a bit of a sit-down video, talk about a lot of things, answer a lot of your questions, a bit of just like a whole life update, what's been going on lately, grab some food, grab some snacks. We're just pretty much just gonna have a conversation, you know, we've got our food.
So my skin looks really crusty too. My eczema is flaring up a little bit. And anyways, yeah, we're gonna answer some of you guys' questions. Let's get straight into it. So I think we're just going to tackle all the moving out questions because we just got so many questions about moving out. So I think we're just gonna answer all of them and get them out of the way. And yeah, if you didn't know, we are moving out. We got accepted into our apartment the other day. If you guys didn't know, we've been looking for an apartment for a while.
I would say we looked at like over 20, and there was this one specific one that we looked at in between. It was just like perfect, and I remember being like, oh my god, like I just couldn't see myself anything else other than this. And you guys know, like we're pretty spiritual and stuff, so I like felt like really drawn to it, but I didn't really like think we were actually gonna get it because they had other inspections as well, so I thought they wouldn't like really consider us. But yeah, then they got back to us and it all just happened so quickly. It was really exciting. We had a little cry with mum.
Yeah. A lot of you guys were asking as well why we want to move out, and I don't know, we just feel like it's one of those things there where like when you're in a certain space or area, you'll get to a point where you just feel like you've outgrown it. And I feel like in order to do that, you need to change your environment and your places, and like because what we mostly do as a job is being at home most of the time,
like filming and all that stuff.
Yeah, we just really felt like we outgrew where we are now. We've always wanted to be closer to the beach, and all of our friends are near the beach, and so
like like Ashley was saying before, when you're working from like home and stuff, it's really nice to be surrounded by nature and more of our friends. It's really hard to actually film a lot when we have our family around. And
yeah, just heaps of little reasons kind of all put together.
But yeah, we weren't ungrateful for where we are. It's just something we really wanted to work towards, and we did. So there won't be much new apartment content until probably a couple of weeks. We still have to go to Melbourne for VidCon, and we have other videos.
VidCon's next weekend. Pretty much the weekend after that we get the keys. So yeah, it'll all be starting then. So Lucy asked, how are you guys really doing? And I love when people ask that question because when people say, oh, how are you going? It's not always that genuine. But at the moment, I think we're both doing really, really well. There was a few weeks previously where it was just like really rough.
It was intense. Like, you guys know we're pretty like positive and happy.
And everyone goes through ups and downs, but like I feel like the past few weeks previously was probably one of our lowest that we have been in a very long time.
I've never felt like that before. But in saying that, it was like right before I got my period, so I do think a little bit of it was PMS. Majority of it was stemming from like one particular issue, and I'm not going to go too much in depth with it because I don't want to bore you guys, and also it's like not really that big of a deal. It might not sound that big of a deal, but long story short, for a few weeks we've been dealing with like some copyright issues between us and music labels on our YouTube videos. That's been going on for a few weeks now, and it's like not that big of a deal because YouTubers get copyright claims all the time, but for us it was unintentional, and there was like a lot. So we've been dealing with that for like a few weeks now, and it was just bringing on a lot of anxiety and stress. There's like a lawyer and stuff involved, so it just been a lot. And so we're like fingers crossed that it can all get sorted very soon, and hopefully we can get a positive result out of it, because if not, then we possibly will have to delete a lot of the videos. So it was really, really heartbreaking, but we're thinking positive now, and I know that probably doesn't make any sense to you guys.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but like our videos mean a lot to us, you know. Someone asked, where do you buy most of your clothes from? We actually get questions like this all the time. You guys always ask me about like our clothes. I love the idea that people look up to me. I know, but I'm just saying, I love the idea that people look up to me for like my fashion, okay? Princess Polly, Misguided, General Pants, Universal Store, Topshop,
soon to be Brandy Melville. Brandy Melville's coming to Australia.
All vintage stores.
Yeah, we've been getting into like vintage stores. That's where both these jumpers are from.
Yeah, so many of you guys asked where this jumper's from, and it's from this place in Sydney. It's called Storeroom Vintage, and it's like a vintage store where they just sell like heaps of vintage stuff.
I really miss LA for the fashion, because
oh my god, I know.
Their fashion, or their stores over there is just so good. Like coming back to Australia, it makes Australia look so boring. Someone just said climate change. They didn't actually say questions, but I'm assuming they're like asking us to talk a bit about it. yeah, I don't really want to like say a whole heap because I know it's like such a sensitive topic and people can get really opinionated on it, but all I want to say is just we are definitely opening our eyes up to it a lot more. Like we're being so much more aware about it, and it is actually a really serious issue that just needs, I guess, a lot more media and attention, and a lot more people need to get involved. We really want to try and start doing more. It's just a matter of educating yourselves, and yeah, I think that's what we're like trying to do a lot more now, is just like educating ourselves. And like I even see posts a lot on social media, and I think it's so amazing as well that we have this platform so we can be able to like influence you guys, or like even share this important stuff with you guys. Last question on the moving out situation. A lot of people asked about money and income and all that sort of stuff, and like our parents aren't paying for any of it, and a lot of people kind of assume we don't have a job or anything like that. Filming and all that sort of stuff is like actually really time consuming, and we would call it like pretty much a full-time job all day, every day, literally.
It's the first thing we think about when we wake up and the last thing we think about when we go to sleep.
Yeah. What are your long-term goals for 2020 or 2019? Well, we definitely want to start like working towards some projects and stuff like that. But definitely also like traveling and meet and greets is definitely something we'd love to work towards.
Yeah, someone actually asked me as well, like, are you guys planning on doing meet and greets beside VidCon? And it's something we've honestly wanted to do ever since we started this.
Yeah.
If you guys would want us to, then like please do let us know, because we want to know if you guys want that.
One thing I would love to do is like start working a lot closer with like organizations and charities and stuff. When we first met our managers, that was like one thing we said, like when we have like a brand and stuff, one thing we want to do is work really closely with organizations and charities that we're really passionate about. Yeah, definitely doing like a lot of volunteer stuff. We have only ever really done volunteering like once before, and that was when we were probably 15, 16, when we volunteered with special needs kids, and honestly like it was such a rewarding experience.
I know, we did it for 2 years, and we used to do it part of our dance, and we had a partner each, and we were just talking about it the other day how much like we missed it. And I honestly like just sitting here talking about it could just make me cry at how much I miss it. I miss my buddy, and just, it was just like
how
such rewarding it was.
Yeah, it was just very rewarding. Very rewarding. Very rewarding.
So someone asked advice you would give your younger self. By the way, I love how positive you both are. Brightens my day. Thank you so much. A piece of advice I'd probably give my younger self is I just wish I was more confident in myself.
Yeah.
Because us just being naturally shy when we grew up, stuff like that kind of just resulted in us not being so confident, and that's just in anything, in ourselves, in social situations, just anything. We weren't confident.
Honestly, I was like the most shy, just
not ourselves.
Transitioning from like primary school to high school was really also hard for me, because that's the time where it brought on a lot of anxiety for me. That's when I first experienced really bad anxiety. Going to a new school, and like everyone talks about how scary high school is.
Yeah.
So like I was just so anxious.
So us just being shy, and like we never wanted to be in any of the drama or anything like that.
That's definitely one thing we stayed out of during high school. We did a pretty good job in staying out of drama.
Yeah, we did. Good work, team.
Had a few people ask this, like they mentioned, do you have any plans on getting any more tattoos? Anymore. Is this like you're not telling us? Do you plan on getting any tattoos or like more piercings or anything? And we actually do. We haven't told mum yet. We've been speaking about how we really want to get like
a matching tattoo.
A tattoo or something. But like something small. I'm not really into like anything too big or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like for me it'd probably just be something really small, like around this
region. And more piercings. I kind of want some more. I kind of want to get more. I really want to like fill my ear up. I got that surface piercing.
Not gonna lie, it was the most painful thing I ever went through. So painful.
Yeah. Cringe just
you could just like hear it happening.
Hey.
And it was really
not
painful.
while I'm eating.
Someone says, who gets the master bedroom when you two move out?
That makes me pay more for it though, because I'm very jealous. At first I was like, yeah, sure, you can have it, you pay more for it though.
I don't really care though. I guess if you really want it, you can have it, but
I really want it.
I really want it.
Even if I paid more for it, would you give it to me?
That's okay, we still have to discuss that, but clearly.
All along though, it was originally
all along it's me, because
but since seeing it, I'm like,
I was kind of pretty invested in the whole like looking for apartments and all that, so I was like, going into the situation, I was like, all the 2 bedrooms always have a master bedroom in all of them, and I was like, I refuse to share a bathroom with you. So I get an ensuite.
At the end of the day, I think it worked out for my favour better, because you won't be using my bathroom, which is bigger, and I have the bathtub.
No, I can still use the bathtub.
Yeah, but I still get the bigger bathroom.
Okay. I actually, funny enough, got so many questions about arguing and getting sick of each other, getting annoyed at each other, like, especially when we're together all the time and like we work together and all that stuff.
It's just so annoying.
I'm not. I am not. No, I'm the fun one. I'm the fun one. I am.
You're the more serious one.
I'm also more funny.
I'm more. No, I'm more chill, laid back. You're more like stress levels through the roof all the time.
No, but the thing is, you're too chill and too laid back that you don't have any time management. No,
I just have my own
thoughts
time.
for other people when I'm like here stressing about something.
Yeah, but you just need to chill. You need to take life more chill.
Anyway, I want to answer that question. We actually work really well together. I mean, we definitely, like any other siblings, argue and bicker. A lot of the time it is about like probably work or just like petty stuff.
Stealing the last piece of oats.
That was you this morning.
You! I didn't have oats.
Yeah, you were the one crying about it.
I didn't even cry about it.
Anyways, I just want to say what I want to say. A few weeks ago, I don't know why, but it was just like a really stressful time. Oh, Charlie is so cute. Yeah, a few weeks.
Just like a dog.
How weird. Yeah, it's weird. What was the question? Oh yeah, a few weeks ago, I think like there was just a lot of stuff like boiling up. And we just had like this massive argument. And this was probably our only biggest argument we've had. Like all the other ones are really petty. And this one was still really petty.
It was over petty things.
It was pretty big.
A serious argument.
It was pretty big.
And like, at the time we were thinking like, oh my god, are we ever gonna get over this argument?
Yeah,
like, is this gonna be the end of our life? Our friendship?
It also made me realize like how lonely I am. Cause say we're in like a friendship relationship. Normally if you would fight with your friends or something, you would like go to your other friends or go to your like boyfriend or something like, and I was just like lying in bed like, and then taking photos of ourselves crying. I'm so lonely. And then later that night, I went into Ash's room.
Olivia comes in with her little notebook. We need to resolve this argument. But yeah, we definitely like just bicker and get sick of each other and argue over petty things, but like we don't really have massive fights. Like, so many of you guys always ask things like how we got into our health and fitness. We've always naturally grown up being interested in like sports, whether we were good at them or not. We just genuinely liked doing sports as like an activity. And our dad grew up in like the health and fitness industry, and yeah, he's pretty much lived and breathed health and fitness. Yeah, I don't know, I guess growing up now, it's just like I know what being healthy can do to my body, and yeah,
like
how it feel.
Yeah, how it makes me feel, how like,
to me it's not a chore, it's my lifestyle. Like,
yeah,
I've just come to the point where it's like it makes me the best person I can be, and that I want to
like
be.
I want to be healthy because I want to
feel good, I want to be my happiest.
But in saying that, you don't need to grow up with someone around you as like a health and fitness figure, or like you don't need to grow up living and breathing it or anything like that.
But in saying that as well, before we'd gone through puberty, we were like kind of chubby, like we had a lot of that puppy fat, and like that was just something that we kind of grew out of going through puberty. That was also one reason why like we were so not confident in ourselves. As a teenager, we honestly used to eat anything. Like we weren't picky or fussy.
Even when we were like 16, we used to eat. We used to eat really unhealthy.
We used to eat really unhealthy. But then like once we got into senior year and that, like we just genuinely enjoyed being healthy, and that's kind of where our health and fitness started from there. And now that I'm intolerant to half the things, I'm kind of forced to eat healthy.
Another question we always get is asking how to become a YouTuber, how to grow your following, and like how to do that sort of stuff. It makes me kind of wonder, because I'm like, I don't want people growing up thinking like that's all they want to do, or like, especially if it's just for the money, the numbers. Like I know we started doing YouTube
when we're still in high school, just purely because we loved it.
Growing up, we always wanted to have our own like clothing label, and two, we just always wanted to like have a positive message and positive impact on like especially girls, but like young teens, just always wanting to spread like positive awareness. And I guess in this day and age, we saw social media as the opportunity to do that.
It kind of organically and authentically grew, and that's how most people do grow, is just like authentically. And it's so hard to explain how to grow it, because for us, like one video popped off and then
we just stayed committed and consistent, and we knew what we wanted. We knew what we wanted, and we just never stopped. Yeah, I guess if you just really, really want something, then you can definitely work hard and achieve it. But you need to do it because you love it. If this industry is something you want to be in, I highly recommend it not being your end goal as a career, because it's so unsustainable. So like, you've got to have other goals and passions to do beyond social media. And you also have to have thick skin and have a very strong mentality as well. To sum all that up, if you stay consistent and like work hard, you can literally
just do it
achieve
you love it.
what you want.
Yeah, I feel like we've been talking for ages, so we're gonna end this little Q&A here.
Yeah, we got so many questions, so I apologize if we couldn't answer them all, but we're gonna link some of the videos down below that may have answered some of your other questions, because we have done quite a few videos where we answer a lot of your questions.
Yeah, so we really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully we answered your question.
Yeah, and we are so excited for the videos coming out. Oh my god, all the new apartment stuff.
And we have VidCon in 2 weeks, so we get to meet some of you guys, which we're so excited for.
And yeah, let us know if there's anything else you want from us, like videos or anything.
Stay tuned for the moving vlogs.
Alright, so our shout out for this video goes to Taylor. Thank you so much for your comment. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, because I have so many videos coming up.
So many.
And yeah, follow our Instagrams and all that goodness.
And we'll see you guys in our next video.